Last gay pride, we got kicked out of the Ritz Carlton Hotel, and I'm gonna tell you everything that went down. This was a crazy day. So it started with Sage Anson, who's never been to like the New York Pride Parade, and he's like, "Oh, wake up early, wake up at 12." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it. We'll go into the Pride Parade." And 10 minutes in, he doesn't like it. He's like, "Oh, we should go back." I'm like, "Bitch, you woke me up to see this. We're watching this." So 20 minutes like of watching the Pride Parade. He's so mad, and I'm like, "Okay, we're going back." We met Jacoby, which I've never seen him before, but he was also in New York at that time, and we're like bonding, like, "Oh my god, I love your work, whatever." We're all adult creators, by the way. So Damon King was also in town, and he tells me like, "Oh, we should all have lunch together." So we're all gather to this restaurant. The kitchen was closing at 3 p.m. I really like rushing me to like make an order. Like, "Oh my god, you're not here," whatever. It was super crazy. It was like such a wild day. And finally we eat. I didn't like what I ordered, but it was okay. I ate it. So we end up having dessert somewhere else in that same mall. It was like a big mall. And we're like deciding like what are we doing today, like what are we doing. We're regrouping in my house. I live in Midtown. Like my apartment is in the middle of the city, so it's super easy to get to. So we come back to my place, we're charging our phones, and we hear that Paris Hilton is throwing a party at Central Park or something. And I'm like, "Okay, that's the party we want to go." So everybody, I was like, "Oh, I love Paris Hilton, let's go." So we all go to this Central Park party, and it's over. It's done. Like, she's not there. So we go to like another party that was happening there, and we had tickets. Surprising. So we get there, we have fun at that party, and then we go back home. We get back to my house, my apartment again. So here we're like deciding what to do. Okay, so let's do New York, clubs. So we start clubbing. All Hell's Kitchen, like all of the clubs, like we're hitting them, and we're having a great time. They're drinking, we're dancing, we're doing a lot, and we're like just having like a really wholesome time. Like it's really, really good. And at this point, we're like a bunch of people. So everybody's talking like, "Oh, we need this friend to show up. Like, where is this friend? Where is this friend?" So we're waiting for this extra friend that brings seven people. Like at this point, we're like 15 or something. Like we're 12, 13. I don't know. It was like a big number of people together. But we are having a blast. This is like New York Gay Pride 2023. We're having a blast. So they get us to an exclusive club, right? And like we go to a VIP area, and it's like super fun. We're dancing. We go to another club, and then we go to another VIP section. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is a really good day," right? Like, and it was fun. Like it was fun, and we're giving each other like looks because some of the guys, they had like a little. There was like even a love triangle or something, and we're like, "Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?" It was crazy. It was wild, but then it's over. It's 4 a.m. The clubbing, it's over, and this is it. This is when things are gonna happen. So they say, "Let's go to an after party." Okay, so we're like, "Okay, well, I'm down. Let's go to the after party." We go to this after party. It's in a house, in an apartment, obviously, and it's like couches. Like everybody's like doing little groups and couches. Some people are doing, and there's us. They were like, "Okay, what's going on? Like, what are we doing?" So we probably like get bored or something. They say there's a second after party at the Ritz Carlton Hotel, very exclusive, and that's where so and so is and so is. I'm like, "Okay." So I guess we're going to the Ritz Carlton, and we had a contact that was, told us that we could go there. So we go to the Ritz Carlton Hotel, and over there, the receptionist looks at us. We're like 10 people at this point, and he looks at all of us and be like, "You're not going in. You are a lot of people. A step aside." And I'm just like embarrassed. A step aside. Like, so we're like sitting outside of the Ritz Carlton, and someone's like texting, like, "Oh my God, they didn't let us in. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, whatever." And I'm just like, "Uh oh." So, long story short, someone comes down, the guy, that was gonna let us in, he says, I cannot let you all in. I can only let 3 people in. So you guys need to decide amongst you who are the 3 hottest twinks, and those are the ones that are gonna go up to the after party. Are you listening to this? I'm like, the 3 hottest twinks. Just like 10 people. And I'm like, this is my cue. Don't worry. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm not going to this after party. And I said, like, you know what? I'm gonna go eat empanadas. I'm going to my house. I'm ordering an Uber large. If you can fit in this car, you can find me in my house because I'm not doing this. And it was like so surreal because we were like trying to, this is like almost 5 a.m., almost 5:36, and people are like, we were like ready to go into this after party, and then we received this news and we're like, this man just did not tell us to pick who are the 3 hottest twinks. It's like so crazy. But that's what happened. We came back home, we ordered empanadas, maybe a pizza, and we played charades. That was it. That was the Gay Pride 2023. That was one day, by the way. Crazy day. I have no idea what I'm doing this Pride weekend 2024, but I am expecting madness. I am already feeling it. Like, I feel the madness. What did you do on your Pride, and what are you gonna do? Can you tell me what are you doing this 2024? I really need Pride plan ideas. Thank you. I love you. The 3 hottest twinks.